So even to this day, I don't know, man. I'm kind of afraid of dying. I ain't gonna lie. I'm kind of afraid of dying. Partly because mostly I have no fucking idea of what's coming afterwards. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm not 100% sold on the heaven hell thing, but I don't want to punt it just in case it's true because I don't want to go to hell.
You want to hedge your bets.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know if the other Middle Eastern Asia, I forgot which continent it is, that got it correct about you coming back as something different or reincarnation. You know what I'm saying? I really don't know what's after this, so I'm kind of scared to die.
I just hope I come back as a big titty white woman. Them bitches had the time of their fucking life. Don't nobody in the world have more fun than big titty white women.
Nah,
she could be built like a wisdom tooth, but if she got some big titties, she is gonna have a goddamn blast in downtown Orlando. She not gonna have to buy any drinks.
Ever any drink.
No, that's it. I don't know. You believe in life after death?
No.
What you think? You just like you a Christian?
This is I'm just not into religion.
Okay, I got you.
I think to believe in life after death, you have to accept religion in some way.
You think so?
How do you get there without it?
Well, just like reincarnation, but you think that's attached?
It has to be some sort of belief system beyond what we're doing.
Well, you say religion. Religion don't. I mean, it. Well,
it can have many forms.
Yeah.
But I think, if you're going to be in this moment right here and believe that there's something after this, that's essentially some sort of religious belief. What church or religious culture you believe that?
Yeah.
That there has to be something. I'm just saying, like we talked about it earlier, like I'm just living the moment. Like I can't control any of that.
Oh, you just don't wanna. You don't wanna.
I don't care. I don't really believe there's anything beyond this. I don't think.
I don't really care because whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen.
Yeah, I don't think I was a goat back in the 1800s and now I'm me. Like it's just whatever. I'm here. I have the time till I die, and I'm gonna get the most out of that if I just stay in the moment.
Right.
I don't see the value in worrying about what's gonna happen. How does that help me at all right now? Any energy that I put towards considering what happens after I die is like pointless to me.
Religion just got everybody terrified, basically. But I believe that religion is good in some sense as far as structure. A lot of human beings need something to believe in. They can't just wake up and believe in themselves. They got to be told what to do. It's small things. Like if somebody say, hey, grab me that phone right there. You ain't going to even think about it like, bitch, you don't tell me what to do. You going to just grab the phone and do because we are used to being told what to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a subconscious thing.
Well, that's like what you were talking about. We touched on last week. Is like religion as a means of control.
Yeah.
And that's kind of negative to me.
Yeah.
I look at it that way.
That's what I would want to talk about on Let's Get Canceled.
Yeah.
Like about this here.
Yeah.
Because
you're here now. Go ahead and get canceled.
Well, no. Like it's some people who just completely hate religion.
Mm-hmm.
I've been open-minded enough when I grew up, like in the church or whatnot, to just take what I'm gonna take and leave this over here.
Leave the rest. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, because it's a lot of things in the Bible and scriptures that are good to live by.
That's the exact same thing I said last week.
Yeah.
It's some good stuff in there. And I've personally seen religion save people's lives.
Save people's lives.
Yeah. So
but I mean,
personally seen it.
At the same time, that's the thing about like manifestation, understanding that you control your reality in this walk called life. But
that's what I was gonna go to. Like when you talk about like, is religion saving that person, or is the person embracing a manifestation of their own destiny?
It's probably that, but
that religion keeps them on track to get to that manifestation.
That, and it's what they really believe. You know what I mean? So, I understand.
Exactly, and that's what manifesting is.
Right. You get to a point, maybe it really was manifestation and believing in yourself, blah, 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 but they really believe it was religion. So religion still played
But I
a
think
part.
a lot of times, like, I'm a bigger believer in psychology than I am religion. And I think when you strip it down, they'll believe you. They'll tell that they'll believe it 100%. But if you look at it and kind of almost strip it down, it's no. You accepted these things about living your life. It gave you a pattern. It gave you confidence, and then your success followed that. And you could have done the same thing in a secular manner. You just didn't.
I mean, I think, but yeah.
People do
right.
it like whatever. They're not in a good place. They start going to the gym. They start eating better. They start like building daily habits, and they get to a better place. And they do it without religion. And you could go either way.
Well,
but to me, it's the central psychology of improvement. And some people use religion to get there. Some people use other means to get there.
Yeah, exactly. But they still have a structure and a plan.
Yeah.
Either way,
Yeah.
It just so happened that some people need to be told, hey, pray to God every day, and you can do it. And pray and just believe in. I don't know. It's all like all of that stuff is a headache to me.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's kind of. I just don't like. To me, it's not productive to think about that.
Right.
Like whether these bigger questions. That's not going to help me get through today. I have X amount of things I got to get done. And I've got a couple things that I want to do because they're going to make me happy. Yeah. And that's how I get through my day. Yeah. I'm not worrying about what happens after I die. Whatever. We'll figure out when it happens. I got to figure out what happens on Thursday.
I guess that's true, man. I think like I said, I think a part of the reason is because so much of heaven hell was forced down my throat to where I'm just afraid, man. Like, damn, because who the fuck wants to be stuck in a fire forever?
Yeah.
You're
right. Like, I got to a point where I had my mom a pastor now. I got to a point where I was just like, whatever happened. Like I wouldn't. If somebody asks me what's my religion, I say none of your business. Just for saying, on the sake of, I don't need you judging me. Whoever my higher power, it's irrelevant.
Yeah, it really is. I mean? It really is. And what I told Pink last week, what I do is, I just say I don't know, man. I don't know. I wasn't way back then. I don't know. Because everybody is what? I forgot what they said, but it's hundreds, and at the very least, it's hundreds and hundreds of religions. Every person that believes in their religion believes that they're right. Right? So, and somebody is fucking wrong, if not all of them. Somebody is wrong, right? And so I don't know. I wasn't back then. I wasn't before Jesus, during Jesus, after. I wasn't back there with the big Buddha guy. I wasn't there. I don't know.
I could tell you feeling wise, I still read the Bible for my own, like I say, structure. Mm-hmm. But I wouldn't necessarily say. See, that's what, if you say you ain't a Christian, then it's like, well, why you reading the Bible? And then when I pray, I call Jesus. But at the same time, I'm not going to no church functions.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing that. I have my relationship with my higher power.
Right.
And that works for me. Because I know, I can pray and it's the same thing. I know I'm manifesting it as well. But I can pray and it'll be just like that. Some of the things I done prayed for, next thing you know, 2 days later, somebody calling me like, hey, you want to come here? I'm like, wow, I asked for this chapter of my life. I asked for this, That's why I had quit drinking for a while, because I knew that I couldn't control it. So I had to step away from it to get it out of my everyday life. Now, every now and then I might have a drink, but did that come from my belief in Jesus, or did that come in the fact that I just wanted to say I'm done? Mm-hmm. And to be honest with you, when I just woke up one day and I just said, matter of fact, it was after one of them Lake Mary shows. I woke up that Monday and I said, man, this is stupid. And I just quit drinking. That was in October. And I just really started back. And I really don't drink, anymore like I used. Because if you know me, I used to be like a stone cold.
We know, man. Everybody know.
I know.
You know what I mean? But
if we had betting odds for the night, we would have betted that you would have came in drunk. If we had betting odds.
Oh, yeah. You're certified, man. You got the blue check mark.
Well, I mean, I just knew that. I knew that I was I felt a lot better for myself not drinking. You know what I'm saying? Like seriously, I think I was just drinking to try to die, to be honest with you. I'm just here, I might as well be drunk. It ain't shit else going on. Because I don't really give a fuck about a lot of things. If you ask me a lot of stuff, people put in their emphasis and they got their opinions on the internet about oh, and Black Lives Matter and all that. I'm not saying I don't give a fuck about Black Lives Matter, but I know I'm not going down there and marching, and and why am I getting mad because of this here? If you're not gonna do nothing about it, shut the fuck up.
Right.
If you that mad about it, let's all team up together and the motherfuckers who killing them, let's go kill these cops. If you that serious about it, that's what they would have did back in the days.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the Black Panther
Malcolm
Party,
X,
they would have killed. We coming to kill you.
Mm-hmm.
I know I'm not gonna go kill nobody, so I'm not finna sit here and put that energy into my universe. I feel, of course, sympathy for the people that happen to, but I'm not gonna put myself in that position. Like I'm not gonna be driving at night. The police call me, my hands out the window. You know where we live at.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? People keep playing stupid. You know that these motherfuckers is out to kill you.
Yeah. Why even play with it?
Why play?
Yeah.
Our chances ain't that good.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be like, hey man, why you and all? Oh, you want to be on the shirt?
Yeah. They had this viral video and they said it was real, but they got the girl in the passenger seat filming her boyfriend.
He got shot, right?
Huh?
Didn't he get shot?
He didn't get shot, but he got tased and they were beating him and stuff like that. Because soon as the police come up to the door, because she was like, "Watch this, watch how the police is gonna act, because we're two black people." And he comes soon as he come up, "What you want, man? What I did? What the fuck you mean?" Come on, man.
Yeah, but
like, what is your
But see, this is
you
like
asking for it?
I'm not taking sides. Like to take a man's life is wrong.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, you got to think if you a police officer, bitch, I'm just as scared as you.
Yeah.
And look at how you acting to me. You know what I'm
But that's one of my fundamental things.
Yeah.
If you're that scared, don't make the stop.
Yeah.
It's unnecessary.
Yeah.
No, I mean you're not it's not like a fugitive in gunpoint. You're pulling somebody over for a freaking headlight, 5 or 10 miles over the line, and you're scared. You're that scared.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
The thing
Don't make the stop. If you can't do the job, don't do it.
Don't do it. Period. But I mean, at the end of the day, a lot of police officers are like superhero motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like they were the fucking losers in school.
They have that complex, yeah.
They were the losers in school.
Yeah.
9 times out of 10, police officers were the losers in school who people, you know what I mean? Like, who wanted to be this cool person, but they didn't have the confidence to say, hey, bitch, I'm cool. That's what it was.
That's outrageous that he says that. Because I know a couple, and I hope they're not watching the show. That's accurate, man.
This is why I said I believe in psychology more than religion. Because there's no coincidence to that.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
Another area where that sort of manifests itself is a lot of the people that you see in gyms that are like super bodybuilders were below average athletes.
Yeah.
And when they do
most definitely.
Most real athletes don't get that big.
Hell no.
The majority, and what is it? It's rooted in like overcompensation.
Yep.
That they get to this point, it's like, now I'm this freaking guy, and look at the dude that was the varsity quarterback. He's 20 pounds overweight, and like probably whatever. That mentality that you're talking, the guy that wasn't cool in school and was kind of overlooked, whatever. Now he goes to a position where he has power and commands respect, and it's an overcompensation. And that overcompensation they take into the field, and it becomes a massive problem.
Yeah, whenever you see somebody with a Sergeant Slaughter buzz cut, you know that motherfucker is a lunatic. You know what I'm talking about?
I know exactly what you're talking about.
I remember Sergeant Slaughter.
I mean, but you got some that are like, they trying to save the world. They think that, like, okay, I'm going to stop him and I'm going to take this bad guy off the street. Like, your kid buys dime bags.
I'm about to say, it's the dime bag we all just for to say that.
Yeah. Like, you know what I mean?
Take this off the streets. We don't need this dime bag of weed on the streets.
Yeah.
but
by any means necessary.
But and again, it's one of these things that that makes the thing at the school in Texas so annoying.
Yeah.
Is that Captain Tough Guy's going to be on the scene for a broken headlight in Winter Springs, but where are you when there's a live shooter in elementary school kids?
Yeah.
That's what you signed up for, whether you want to know it or not.
Yeah.
Protect and serve when it matters.
Yeah.
I think that, like,
James Harden, a policeman.
well, not. I'm just thinking, like, I think that everybody should have some type of. I think it should be free of charge. If you don't want to give people free health insurance, that's understandable. But I think every American citizen should be allowed free mental health
Yeah.
Cause people don't even understand. Like it'll take time where you going through so much shit.
Yeah.
And
like
then you
therapy,
just,
like you need free therapy.
Yeah, free therapy.
Yeah,
free therapy. That's my bad.
No. It's similar, same.
But everybody in the world, I think it should be mandatory to do therapy.
Yeah.
I think that's tough because I think like therapy's only gonna work when you're ready for it to work. And when it's kind of put on you, kind of like we talk about with the church when we were younger, both of us had a similar experience in the sense that like your kid, whatever, you're not particularly interested, but you have to go. You have to go. Yeah. And I grew up as an adult to resent that having to go, and I don't go.
And you do everything that you want to do now. Yeah, I feel what you're saying.
Right. But there's a point in time when people like.
Maybe not
you're
mandatory.
ready for it. You're ready for it. You know, like you realize you haven't done things some right, and things are getting away from you. A little bit like you just mentioned with the drinking. To be honest, like you reach a point on your own, and it's like, man, why am I doing this? And now you're open to maybe changing that behavior.
Well, like with the drinking, I was just like, I know I'm better than every comedian in Orlando, Florida, and y'all like, you be like, oh, Johnny is drunk. I probably wasn't even drunk. I'm just happy. So I really don't fuck with nobody. I just cut them all off and focus on me now. You know. But like, maybe I was wrong for saying that it should be mandatory for therapy. But I think the option should be there.
Yeah. The availability of it for sure.
Because a lot of people can't afford things. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like. Yeah. Like if you ever like it's I guess structure is people don't realize how important structure is, because a lot of people do not have structure at all. Yeah. Like I look at the things people buy. Like I look at Facebook and people be like, oh, I just bought these Gucci sandals and I just bought this Gucci whatever, and I just be thinking to myself, that was $700 fucking. That's a whole week worth of something for Gucci. Are you crazy?
Yeah, for real.
Like I just never been the person to buy that. Like I shop at Ross, you know. I just want to buy something comfortable and keep going. I understand you want to stunt on people, but most people who want to stunt on you probably got very low self-esteem.
Yeah.
Like incredibly low self-esteem. I had a friend of mine, her dad was a doctor for the Bucks when I lived in Tampa. And I remember one day I told her something like, man, that's because your self-esteem all fucked up. This when I was in my 20s. I never really understood about mental health. And she went off on me. She was like, don't you ever say that again, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, damn, yo, you a beautiful girl. You drive like a damn Audi, but you don't value yourself at all. Yeah. And that's sad. That's when I really realized like everybody's brain don't work like mine.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know? That's a massive thing that you know, so many of the problems like this like is rooted in some sort of low or insufficient self-esteem, and like the thing we just talked about when the unpopular kid turns into a police officer, the unathletic guy turns into the bodybuilder. Those are all like off things. The person who stunts with a bunch of expensive stuff that they probably barely can afford. It's like it's all rooted in a not having enough self-esteem in who you are, what you can do, what you can offer the situation. And it's debilitating. And again, when you go another step, like that's always a central piece of like, you know, school shooters and people like that. Like no self-esteem, you know, being shunned and all that stuff.
I'm sorry. One thing I do love about myself is like I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't care at all about like too much of nothing.
Yeah.
I care about the people I love and things of that nature, but like clothes and all of that it don't matter to me, you know. It just doesn't. It just don't matter. I don't care about it. I think because like to me in my mind I walk like this. You know what I mean? You gonna know who I am. What you do ain't gonna have nothing to do with who I'm gonna be. I'm gonna be the same person every time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how some people can go places and they become a chameleon to their environment.
Yeah.
I'm a be the same. Like I used to wait tables. And I used to be in the back like, hey, what's up, motherfuckers? And, you know, that's mostly white people. And you got some gays in there. You know, that's why I love everybody, too. You know what I mean? Like, I've been to Pulse before because one dude that we were working with, he had a party at Pulse. You know, because when you're a server, we like a family. Everybody in there done went. I was with my chick, and I was in that bitch like this at first. And I was like, you look fucking stupid. Like, they're not going to jump on you and rape you, man. Just chill the fuck out. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
cause you don't know. Like going to a gay club is like you meet to them. You know, you on our grounds, motherfucker. But that was like one of the best clubbing experiences I ever had.
That's what
at
people
Pulse.
say, man. People say that. I hear that a lot.
Because if you know you ain't gay, like the thing is, the people in there, them dudes know that you ain't gay.
Yeah.
They know. For whatever reason, you invited in here, you know, like, have a fucking blast. Them motherfuckers was doing that shit there where they drop on the ground and shit. I was like, they are having a blast in here, man. And then my buddy Justin, he like a real friend of mine. He fucking sweet as Dixie Crystal. But that's my partner, though. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's funny.
I don't know, man. The world just crazy. I think people just need somebody to talk to, you know, even if it ain't a licensed therapist, just somebody to like just listen.
Yeah.
That shit be like a
burden lifted. Yeah,
burden lifted. Like I don't really care if you give me an opinion. I just need to know that you hearing me. I don't really care about your opinion. Just listen, you know, whoever it is, you just let it go. That motherfucker ain't got to speak English, if you ask me. Just look me in my eyes while I'm talking. I don't know.